I'm going to correct one of the biggest misconceptions you probably have about women by the end of this video, but first I want to give you an illustration. Imagine going to the store to buy an energy drink, and you have to choose between one with a sleek design, with race cars, and another with a plain colour and generic font. Most people would choose the first one, and if it does the job of keeping you awake through the night, you'll most likely stick to that brand, without giving the second, more boring option another thought. I know you've been led to believe that women care more about what's on the inside, but that's not entirely true. Just like men, a woman also wants a man she finds attractive and can show off to her friends. That means 9 out of 10 times. If she has 2 guys asking her out, she's more likely to go for the person she thinks is hot and dreamy. And if he meets her emotional needs, she'll stay with him. So if you don't want the girl of your dreams to overlook you, for a more attractive package, you need to imbibe these 7 physical traits that women find irresistible. It should come as no surprise that women love when their man is taller than them. There's a reason. The T in TDH stands for tall, dark, and handsome. Now, I know this point is mostly out of your control, but all hope isn't lost if you don't meet the commonly touted 6 feet benchmark. I've seen studies that show the sweet spot for most women is a partner that's 8 inches taller than her, but that figure can vary depending on who you ask, and also who they use in their studies, because the ideal height difference varies for every woman. The point is, if you're noticeably taller than her, she's more likely to find you attractive. That means you have the opportunity to play your height to your advantage by choosing dates that emphasize that difference, like dancing, hiking, or concerts. In these scenarios, the difference in your stature can make you seem like a better and more protective partner, especially when you're the one leading her on the dance floor, through a hiking trail, or at a packed arena. On the flip side, if you're a short king, you can still win a woman over with the next physical trait. While you have no control over your height, you have a large influence on your physique, depending on how often you go to the gym. So if you're lacking vertically, you may be able to make up for it horizontally by having broad shoulders. But it isn't just visually appealing. Muscular men tend to be stronger, and even though she doesn't expect you to get in a physical brawl to defend her honour, it's still reassuring. That's because, from an evolutionary standpoint, women are drawn to mates that are physically powerful. And what's a more apparent indicator of strength than big biceps? Besides, women also prefer men that are in shape because it speaks to a certain amount of discipline. So even if you're not shredded, looking toned and athletic can go a long way in making you an attractive date. The next physical trait is a bit harder to pin down because every woman has her own preferences, but you can definitely do some research on the type of styles that fit your face and bone structure that way. Even if she's into guys with shorter hair, she won't be able to complain much and will still feel drawn to you if having long hair genuinely looks better on you. However, if you have thin hair, your best bet might be to always keep it short and trimmed. Whatever you choose, just ensure you keep it nice and neat. Women find men with good hair irresistible for 2 reasons. First, your hair is an important part of your presentation, and having a nice cut just makes your outfit look better and ups your general attractiveness. Second, it also speaks to a level of effort you're willing to put into your looks, so feel free to go the extra mile by buying a shampoo that smells nice and products that help you style your hair. Speaking of putting effort into grooming, how you keep your facial hair can either boost your attractiveness or send it plummeting to the ground. I feel like you should definitely put more of a conscious effort into this one, because you can skip the gym for a few days and still be fine, or get a nice haircut that lasts a couple of weeks. In comparison, if you don't shave for a couple days, you could start to look scruffy, which would definitely harm your chances with the ladies. After all, no woman wants to hang out with a man that constantly looks like he needs a shave. Most girls prefer guys with some amount of facial hair over those that have really long beards or are simply clean shaven. The reason being that if it's too much, it can make you look shaggy and unkempt, but if there's absolutely nothing, it can make you look a lot younger, maybe even immature. Anything you're comfortable with. In between is fine, as long as you keep it trimmed and clean. Whether you have a short stubble or a full beard, it can make you look more masculine, and the right cut can accentuate your jawline, making you look more physically attractive. There's nothing sexier than a man that stands up tall and walks with confidence. Good posture can make up for a lot of flaws because it speaks to how you carry yourself and can communicate that you're a man of high value, irrespective of how you look, even with the best clothes and a fresh haircut. If you don't have the right posture, you could end up looking awkward, standing with your shoulders back, and head up can give you a more commanding presence, which women find attractive. Remember, most women are socially wired to go for the strongest mate, and having good posture can give the impression that you're a dominant male and will definitely have her looking in your direction. Next up are your eyes, and I'm not just referring to the colour, I mean the way you look at her. A common trope in many romantic books and movies is that the male lead always stares longingly at the female character character, like she's the most beautiful woman in the world. Every woman wants to feel that way, especially if she's already attracted to you. So if you've noticed her putting some effort into looking good when meeting up with you, you can definitely turn up the charm with your eyes. Of course, I wouldn't recommend this tip for a woman you just met. It can come off as creepy, but a decent amount of eye contact while you're talking can definitely make you look and feel more confident, which is also a personality trait women find irresistible. Now hold on, I know most guys think the dark, brooding archetype is the pinnacle of attraction, but you should definitely mix it up. Remember, in real life, girls want a tough guy that's soft with her, which is why the last physical trait I'm going to talk about is your smile. And there are so many instances when this seemingly small facial gesture can win her over to your side. I've found that these 3 smiles can really pull women in, depending on the stage of your relationship. First, if you're just getting to know each other. A genuine smile signals warmth and can put her at ease while you're talking. Then, when you're a bit more familiar, you can start introducing the second one, which is a smirk. It's a bit more flirtatious and can even make you seem more playful or mysterious. Trust me, if the girl you like has spent hours on Wattpad or reading romance novels, she loves the sexy, smirking, confident protagonist. So it's like bringing her fantasies to life. The third and final one is a full-on grin, but I would reserve this for special occasions, like a dinner date, to express your enthusiasm for how she looks. After spending countless hours on her hair and makeup, seeing a big smile on your face would definitely be irresistible. Yes, I know, some of these traits are beyond your control, like your height, but there's lots more you can pay attention to, like your hair, getting in shape, and your body language. If you want to know which of these, and more, stand out the first time you meet a girl, check out my other video on 9 things women really notice about guys. As always, hit that like button if you found this video helpful and subscribe for more insightful videos.